Hello everyone, Paglia here. I'm providing you a new replay commentary. This is the game that was played a week or two ago. 31k rule set, 2 versus 2. We have the Titans team fighting against the Brotherhood team. In our team, myself playing with the Greek city-states. I have 2, 4, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, I think. I'm not able to count. 2, 4, 7, 10 Spartans, 2 generals armored bodyguards with 1 upgrade or 2 upgrade. And then I have 8 of these boys, Rhodian slingers. Next to me, my clanmate and ally in this battle, Titan's Beast, who's playing with the Senate. He has 6 Praetorian cavalry and 14 infantry. He has 13 urban cohorts and 1 legionary first cohort. I'm gonna double speed it so that we can check the army build of our opponents. Okay. Here we are fighting Brotherhood clan. In front of Beast we have Pheasant John 81, who's playing with the Roman Julii faction. He went 5 Praetorian Cav, 5 Archer Auxilia, lots of archer units for urbans, for Roman faction in this matchup, I would say. And then he has 10 urban cohorts. Next to Pheasant, we have Earth, who is playing with the Macedon. Earth has 4 here, 6 companion cavalry, 2, it seems 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 Christian archers, and then 10 royal pikemen. And Earth has used all of his upgrades on his infantry, which is a good move for this matchup. But he has his units pretty spread out. To be really honest with you, I do not think it is very necessary for Macedon to be this spread. Royals are very vulnerable when they're alone. Like you can see here, I'm trying to mirror his formation and I'm pushing in the flank. I know that this royal will not be able to, even with the support of the cavalry, will not be able to hold against my Spartans. Meanwhile, I'm pinning him down with archer fire. So once he's retreating, he's gonna get quite some archer damage. So on the left flank, my idea is to get advantage of the formation that Earth has, try to make him more or less collapse, and gain his archers, get the archer edge, and then reform my Spartans in a combined force against our opponents. I'm not really interested to go for 1-to-1 with Earth because my Spartans are not able to keep up with the Royals head to head. But Greek cities is very mobile compared to Macedon, so I'm trying to get the best out of it. And here I'm already being aggressive with my Cav and Spartans, so pretty much I think these 2 archer units of Earth will be done very soon. On our right flank, meanwhile, Beast is advancing with his infantry and facing Pheasant. I think what he wants to do here, he wants to have an exchange and of Pila with Pheasant, make him go for the engagement, because Beast pretty much has 4 more urban cohorts, so he's gonna be able to have a big edge in this engagement. Nevertheless, we should not forget that our opponents have cavalry advantage. They have 5 more cavalry than us. So I do not have to let my ally to be alone in this engagement, because that would exactly what our opponents want. I am trying to support Beast with 3 Spartans. This is more than enough to disencourage our opponents to go aggressive cavalry charges on my ally. Here we see some cavalry engagements. I think, yeah, Earth is gonna try to escape with his 2 cav. Interesting thing is happening. Generally, you would see Roman player of the team that has Greece and Rome would keep his cavalry next to his infantry to a big extent. But the fact that I have here 3 Spartans, this gives Beast confidence to use his cavalry a little bit more aggressively, to support my push on the left flank, and make sure that he can get the archers. Once we have the archers, then it's gonna be even more difficult for Macedon to navigate throughout alongside the battlefield. On the other hand, I have Rhodian slingers. Even though I have a short range, it's really difficult to just chase them and get them without getting your cavalry tired. So as you see, um, we succeeded to pretty much disrupt Earth's right flank, or the right flank of our opponents. Now 4 of royal pikemen are falling back while the engagement has already happened here, and unfortunately it seems Fezen is going for a blob attack, and you see the disadvantages of attacking like that. Beast with just 1 cavalry charge, now 2nd cavalry charge, he managed to rout 5 urban cohorts. So whenever Romans are engaging, it's always important. It doesn't matter with Romans, with, I don't know, sacred band infantry or whatever, you should never blob your infantry like that. It's very vulnerable, and it's very dangerous to do it against Spartans combined with urbans. So you see, we have gained quite some infantry edge here. Meanwhile, Earth is still falling back here. Now all of my units are rather close to the point where the engagement is going. Even if Spartans get equally tired as Royals, they're gonna be way more flexible than Royals. Now I think what our opponents are trying to do, since they see that the right flank have fallen, I have quite some Spartans far away. Earth has his cavalry chasing some archers and cav, so they say that it's a good idea now to use the cav and make sure that they make a deadly charge. Not a bad idea, but I think it was not really properly executed. Fezen again goes for a blob charge, not a good idea again, because he's charging through Spartans. The Spartans are shredding them down. He's getting his cavalry shot from multiple angles, and as well Beast saw such an attack, so he was able to fall his infantry back and face the charging units. And you see what happened. He had full force of 5 cavalry units. Now he has 4 heavily damaged cavalry units. Meanwhile, the battle still to a big extent looking like it's in our advantage. Now I am running all my infantry back. So as you see, the enemy's engagement line getting thinner and thinner. That means the moment my Spartans are gonna reach here, I'm gonna pretty much engage these royals or urbans from behind, which will make things way more easier for us. As I said, these royals are checked out. They are very far, they're already tired. Until they reach here, if the battle would still be going on, they will be extremely vulnerable. So I find the spread out formation of Macedon a little bit tricky. So it requires a lot of tactical decision making and a lot of micro I would say a lot of unnecessary marker. As you can see, the moment my Spartans have arrived, they are able to engage units from the behind. Now, my ally has returned all of his cavalry. He's going for the cav charges, which will instantly rout quite a few units, of course. And you can see Earth is trying to chase Rhodian slingers, which pretty much makes his cavalry end up in very, very far away. His cav is winded. Until they decide to come back, they're gonna be really tired and very, very vulnerable again. I think the battle is pretty much done at this point, looking at the infantry forces that we have. So both Fezen has lost all of his infantry, his cavalry is heavily damaged, and his general is routed. Earth has his cavalry pretty tired, and he has 4 infantry left which are tired. I don't think at this point it makes sense to return these royals. Yeah, I also Earth also thought so, so he decided to admit. I think it was fun, pretty fast moving battle. Very well done, Beast. Um, I think Roman player in this matchup, specifically in the team of Greece and Rome, has to be very careful with his cavalry force. Beast went for very aggressive moves and he utilized his cav in a pretty cool way. Our enemies, I think they did not align properly throughout the battle. Even before the battle, I think Earth had a different idea and a different vision how he wanted to proceed in this battle than Fezen. Fezen did not really understand his plan, or they haven't communicated in between. It's not really about the formation or the battle bid. I think it's about an idea at this point. Um, and I think enemy team lacked such an idea. Nevertheless, GG to everyone. Good game to the Brotherhood team, and looking forward to many games. And I hope you guys enjoyed this battle as well.